Okay, so it is 8:01. I'm going to go ahead and get this webinar started. I have disabled the video for everybody, so you don't have to worry about any of that, and hopefully you can see me. If you can, please let me know, like in the chat, so that I know that everyone can hear me and see me, and we can go ahead and get this started. I've also muted everybody so that you don't have to worry about that. Um, but if you need to unmute yourself to ask a question, feel free to, and then we can go ahead and get going. Can everyone hear me? See me? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to give a quick intro into who I am and how I got started, and basically my journey throughout this whole experience with a company that is near and dear to my heart, and that's called Beachbody. If you've heard of any of the fitness programs like P90X or anything like that, I'm going to fix this light so you can see my face. Is that better? All right, I feel like that's better. But P90X Insanity, that is the company that I am super passionate about, and I want to express my passion with that and help others do the same. So first of all, who I am a wife, I'm a dog mom, I'm a gymnastics coach, I'm a coffee lover, I'm a Target addict. I could spend hours in coffee shops and Target just kind of walking around and people watching. I'm a Turbo Kick and Country Heat instructor, so those are two formats through Beachbody. This year they are adding in Core de Force, and I plan on getting certified to teach that as well, and then the future Insanity is on the list. Clearly fitness is something that I absolutely love now, and I enjoyed it before. I'm a former athlete. I was a gymnast, a cheerleader, I played softball, and then things changed once high school ended. Sports also ended, and that's kind of where my story started. After all of that, college hit, and while I didn't gain the freshman 15, I did gain probably 15 to 20 throughout all 4 years of college. And then, at the time I had met my husband, well, now husband, and then we, kind of moved in together in Florida. The next thing I know, I was 160 pounds. And in high school, I was between 120 and 125, and I was an athlete. Now, granted, in high school, while I was an athlete, I had zero idea on nutrition. Like, I knew that fruits and vegetables were good for you, but when I ate fruits and vegetables, it was loaded with bacon grease and butter and salt and pepper and pretty much everything that is not good for you. And so I didn't have to worry about it in high school because my metabolism was fast. I was in sports, and I just didn't have to worry about any of that. And then once I got out of sports, that's kind of when it all hit. I didn't change my eating habits. Everything stayed the same. I just wasn't active, and so that caught up with me, and next thing I know, I was 160 pounds. And right before I got married, I tried Insanity with my husband. At the time, he was my fiance. We're like, let's do this, but we didn't have the money to spend on the Insanity DVDs. So we were the people that tried to stream it from, I think it was Vimeo or something. I don't know. It was a free way to stream videos, and someone had illegally downloaded them. And so we were doing the workouts, and that's all we did, is we did the workouts, and it sucked, and I died, and I think I maybe lost like 3 pounds, which is kind of surprising for 90 days of putting in the work. I wasn't putting in the work in the nutrition aspect, and so that is one of the things I've learned the most, is you have to have a good nutrition. You can't have the fitness part without the nutrition. It has to be both, especially nutrition. So anyways, I got down to 155 right for the wedding, and I was like feeling good. And now looking back, I see the difference in even at 155 between then and now. And back then I was confident, which is good. I was confident, rocking my wedding dress. And then I put all of that back on, moved back to Ohio with Andrew, my husband. And I found myself weighing in around 162, 163. Some days it was 164. And every time I would go in a dressing room, I would come out in tears. And I'm sure some of you have felt that way before. I came out in tears because I felt disgusting. I hated who I was. I hated how I looked. I got to the point where I just stopped shopping. Even if I needed something, I just didn't get it. And especially with bathing suits and everything, I hated every single aspect of it. And so I didn't shop. And I didn't go out a whole lot. And if I did, I was wearing baggy clothes, like baggy shirts and hoodies, because I was ashamed of who I was. And fast forward about a year, maybe not even. So I get into this fitness page on Facebook called Positively Fit. And I just followed it because of the inspiration. I wanted to start doing something, wanted to change. So I followed for the inspirational pictures and motivational quotes and everything. And I saw a post that she had shared about a group coming up for a fitness challenge, and she was looking for people to participate. And around that time, I'd also seen commercials and infomercials for a new program called T25, where you can do a 25-minute a day workout. And I was sold because it's only 25 minutes, and I hate cardio for more than 5 minutes. But I would be running for an hour because that's the only thing I knew. And so I joined. I was like, I know I want in. She's like, okay, well, you need this fitness program, and I highly recommend Shakeology. And I was like, well, I can't afford that, so I'm not going to do Shakeology. And what I ended up doing is I purchased the T25 DVDs off of eBay for like half the price. And now looking back, I got lucky, because a lot of people that get it off eBay get basically bad copies, and it's not even a copy. It's something that's not the program that they intended to buy. So I did get lucky, and I got the actual DVDs. A couple of them were scratched somehow, even though they weren't opened. But I didn't have, she didn't make me buy Shakeology. She didn't make me, buy something from her. She just said, you need a program to do. And so I did T25 every day. I was active in the group. I participated. I shared pictures of all of my meals. I shared my sweaty selfies, even though I felt disgusting, not because of post-workout, but because of my body, and my face was chubby, and I hated sharing it, but I did it because I knew if I didn't, then I wasn't going to stick with it. And so I completed it. I lost around 7 or 8 pounds. And I was actually watching my food. That was part of it, is she helped with the food and the recipes and meal plans. And she had messaged me. She's like, hey, you should be a coach because you're doing awesome in the group, and that's essentially what we do. And I was like, no, it's not for me. I know it's network marketing, and I tried Scentsy, and, I'm in Scentsy, and I'm fine where I'm at. And a month went by. I thought about it, and I realized I wasn't making anything with Scentsy. I was actually spending more with Scentsy because in order to stay active, you had to have so much every 3 months. And so I was actually spending it for myself just to stay active. And I sat back and I was like, okay, I can either keep with Scentsy and that, struggle, or I can try out this other opportunity and see where that takes me. And I decided to go with that. So I stopped with Scentsy, and I love the product still. It's just, it wasn't for me. And I was all in. I was like, all right, let's do this. What do I have to do? And I started drinking Shakeology at that point. And fast forward to where I'm at now, and I've tried, I don't even know how many programs I've done up until this point, but I've been a coach for almost 3 years now. It's kind of that up and down thing. Sometimes I want it to be this big, it's my full-time job. And sometimes I'm just like, I'm over it. I want to take a break. And we'll kind of talk about that in a little bit. But I'm down 40 pounds. I'm actually where I'm at where I was in high school. And I have no intention on going back to where I was at the beginning at 160 pounds. Zero intention. I'm actually in a size smaller pants and shirt, which is crazy, but that's the whole nutrition part. And so that is basically my story. And initially when I joined, it was just to try something new. And I did like the products and the programs and everything. But then it got deeper, and I loved knowing that I could help others feel as good as I felt after those 60 days of T25 and those 21 days of 21 Day Fix and all the other programs I did. I knew at the end I felt amazing, and I wanted to share that with somebody else. So I was ready to go in and help other people and help as many people as I could, because I loved that feeling of confidence and happiness and healthiness. And then there was that aspect of I had lost a team when I quit sports, and I, was in sports my whole life. And so I was always a team player, involved with the team, loved that team aspect, that community of familyness. And I missed that. And when I joined, that's one thing that I didn't realize I would get by joining. And I got this family and this community who lift everybody up, including you, and trainings and stuff like that to help you. And not even with business, but with your life in general. So that is pretty much my story in a little bit of a nutshell. So I'm going to start explaining like what exactly coaching is, in case you don't understand or you don't know what it's about. So basically, the first thing about coaching is we work on ourselves first, not just health and fitness, but mental. So one of our daily tasks is to grow as a person mentally by personal development, whether it's reading a book, which I actually have one of them right here, reading some sort of a personal development book, listening to some sort of personal development, whether it's YouTube or podcast, whatever. And then we invite our friends to do the same. We invite our friends to start their journey, get healthy, get fit, get healthy mentally with their personal development. That's one thing I'd love to recommend in my challenge groups is don't just look at the health and fitness, look at your mental growth as well. And so I will share videos once or twice a week that are designed to help people grow. So not only do we grow as a person and we focus on ourselves as far as health and fitness, and then we invite other people, we share our story. So I explained my story a little bit to you guys, but that is the key for this business, is just sharing your story through social media or in person, or however you prefer to chat with people. Another big thing that we focus on as coaches is building relationships. So we are a relationship building business. We're not just in it for the money. We're not, hey, buy this off of me because I need to make X amount of dollars this month. It's, hey, I want to help you. What do you like? What do you dislike? What are your current habits? How can I help you grow? And basically everything that you would need to know about a person, we try to really get to know the person on a deeper level. And so it's building relationships, it's connecting with people, it's communicating with people. That is essentially, in a nutshell, what we do as a coach. And a lot of people don't see that because they see, oh, you just want me to buy this. Well, no, we want to help you. And this is how I know that it can help. It helped me, it helped thousands of other people, millions of other people. So I want to share that with you because it works. It's a product that works. And we're not a quick fix company. We firmly believe in nutrition and fitness. And Shakeology is a nutrition supplement. It is not a weight loss shake. And so, yeah, we're going to recommend it because it's got your daily vitamins and minerals that you're not going to get in your typical diet. Even in your typical vitamins, you can, but you're going to take 20 different vitamins. And so Shakeology is an addition to your nutrition. So not only do you have to drink this, but you have to eat healthy the rest of the time. And so that is essentially what we do, is we help people, we build relationships, and we share our journey. So Beachbody, if you have heard of Insanity and P90X, it is a fitness company. It's a health and wellness company. You don't need to be a fitness expert to be a coach. You don't need to be a nutrition expert to be a coach. All of the programs come with DVDs that explain how to do everything. There's set workouts. There's a workout calendar that tells you what workout to do on each day. And it comes with a nutrition guide. So you don't have to rely on, other people to tell you what to eat. You rely on this book that says, hey, eat X amount of veggies, eat X amount of proteins, yada, yada. So you as a coach are going to provide support to your challengers, to your team, everything. You're basically a virtual cheerleader to those that are joining you on this journey, and you're going to cheer them on. And that's what a challenge group is we check in, it's accountability, it's a support system, and we hold you accountable, we keep you motivated throughout the journey, whatever it is, 21 days, 30 days, 60 days, whatever that journey is. That's what we're here for as coaches. And so if you decide to coach, that is basically one of your jobs, is to help people stay with it too, and not just purchase something and then that's it. You're with them for the rest of their lives, your rest of your life, whatever. They're part of you unless they peace out. And most people don't, if they have that support and that cheerleader next to them, cheering them on, helping them out. So basically, I'm going to cover something that is probably on a lot of your minds, and that is the whole pyramid scheme thing. I'm going to cover it briefly because it's not really a thing when it comes to most network marketing companies. And I said most, so I'm sure there are some out there. But basically, you work on you work on your journey, and you inspire a few people to join you. Those people work on themselves, work on their journey, and then in turn inspire other people, and then inspire other people, and yada, yada. It goes down. Now, you might think that that's a pyramid, from top to bottom. Well, most coaches actually, some are more successful than the person that they are under. And I'll give an example. A top coach did not have an upline system. She had someone that she'd signed up under, but she didn't know this person. That person was inactive. She was underneath them, but she was making more because she put in the work. It's all about how much work you put in, how many people you talk to, how many people you inspire and motivate. And that's basically what that part is. It's not an actual pyramid scheme as people think. It is that system of you work hard and you get rewarded for it. Your level of income is based on how hard you work and how many people you talk to and build a relationship with and connect with and inspire. Another question people have is, do I have to sell stuff? You don't have to sell stuff. I mean, you can just sign up, and we call it as a discount coach, and you just get the discount. And then if someone asks you about it, then you can have something to recommend. But basically, we provide solutions to help people successfully achieve their goals. So if someone says, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds, you can tell them to eat healthy and work out. But if they don't know what they're doing with their workouts, like I did, I joined gyms many times and I had no idea what I was doing, and so I didn't lose anything. Or if they don't know how to eat properly, and you just say, hey, eat so many fruits and vegetables a day, and eat this and eat this, they're going to get frustrated because they don't have something to follow. So this is a product that they can purchase to have something right in front of them to follow and get results from that, because they're going to have a calendar, they're going to have the DVDs to watch, and it's going to tell them exactly what to do. They're going to have a nutrition plan right in front of them to help them make their meal plans every single week or every single day, however they do it, to eat the right foods for what their goals are. We make money. So I'm going to move on to how coaches make money, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time because, while yes, it is nice to have a business and to, and have income from it, that is essentially not my end goal. I mean, obviously, I want freedom to not have to go and report to a boss every day, but my goal is to help people and inspire people, and because I don't want people to feel like I did back then. I want people to feel confident and have that self-esteem boost and feel healthy and energized and everything. So I'm going to briefly cover how coaches make income, and that way you have an idea that it can be a business, and it can be a very good business because it can have financial freedom for many, many people, and it actually has. So commissions, you 25% commissions off of every order. You as a coach also get a 25% discount on product, so that's a bonus. And then the other big one is called team bonuses. And so it's not where if you have like a team underneath you, you don't make a certain percentage off of everything they sell. So that's, you're not taking 3% of what they sell away from them. Their volume goes in a pool and it's distributed from left and right sides. And every time it cycles through to, I think it's 300 volume points, then you get an extra $14 if you're a certain rank. And then as your ranks go up, it increases. And so you have the ability to make either $250 a week just in that, not including commissions, if you are an Emerald rank. And then as your ranks go up, that increases to, I believe, like $12,000 is one of them. So you could make up to $12,000 per week just from these team bonuses. And it's just cycles. It doesn't matter what, they sell, as long as it's a volume amount. It's not by product. It's not by, sale numbers. It's just that accumulates into a volume and it cycles through. There's other bonuses and incentives. So challenge packs, which is a fitness program and Shakeology, plus the club membership, which has the on-demand right now, which is a huge hit because you get to stream your workouts from anywhere. You get bonus commissions off of that. So instead of making 25%, you're going to make more because it's a bonus, because it's a package deal. Another thing is monthly prizes for hitting certain goals, and there's yearly prizes like trips and other incentives for hitting certain goals. So there's a lot of bonuses as far as incentives, not just monetary, but trips and books and shirts and other prizes throughout the year that you can earn from hitting certain goals. Worst case scenario as far as joining, you invested $40. So I'm going to break that down first. In order to join, it's $40 for the coaching fee, which gets you your website and everything you need and basically signs you up. Or if you decide to do a challenge pack, which is the Shakeology workout program and on demand combined, that $40 is completely waived if you decide to sign as a coach at that moment. You also have the option, if you have purchased a challenge pack in the past and you decide, say you purchased a challenge pack last year and you decide now that you want to be a coach, you pay the $40 and then fill out a form within 30 days, send that form in, and you get reimbursed the $40 because you purchased a challenge pack. So that fee is waived. If you are an active military member, a veteran, or a spouse of a veteran or military member, that $40 is reimbursed, and your monthly fee, which is $16 roughly, some change, is waived. So if you are part of a military, it's literally free for you to be a coach. You don't have a monthly fee. You don't have the sign-up fee or anything like that. So a lot of people would be discount coaches in that sense because they can get the discount and then they share their journey and make a little extra cash. So let's just say you decide to join, you pay $40 to join, and it doesn't work out, and you don't have people that are interested, and you realize that it's not worth your time. You're still going to learn how to face your fears. You're still going to grow as a person. You're going to meet a ton of people who are positive and passionate and like-minded people who want to lift you up, and you're going to get healthy. It's kind of like a no-brainer in my mind, because even if you invest $40 and nothing happens and then you decide to quit, you still got healthy if you followed everything. You still met a bunch of people like your team, other teams. We're not just like, this is my team and I only talk to them. We talk to everybody, no matter what team they're on. So, and you learn to grow as a person. And so that is the biggest thing that I've learned, is I've gotten more confident. I'm going to say something really quick. I never ever imagined doing a video like this. I never imagined teaching fitness classes. I was that shy, introvert, reserved kid who hardly talked to anybody, let alone do like a presentation or a video or get in front of people and teach a class. That was not me. And because of this opportunity, I have grown as a person, more confident. I have learned to face fears, step out of my comfort zone, all of that stuff that makes me grow, which in turn is going to make me successful later in life. So I've already explained the options as far as how to sign up, whether it's, the $40 challenge pack or if you're a veteran or whatever. So now there's the options as far as once you decide that you want to join, what kind of coach are you going to be? There's no set, name title for it, but there's discount coach, which is you like the product, you like Shakeology, you want to stick with it every month, and you want to save a little bit. Even after your coaching fees, the monthly $15 fee, you're still going to save around $15 a month on your Shakeology if that's what you are in love with and that's what you want to stay on. So you still get a discount. Then there's the hobby coach who has a job that they love, they feel fulfilled in their current job, but they love these products and they enjoy sharing it with others, and it's nice to have a little extra cash in your hand. And then there's the business builders. The business builders are the ones that they're ready to go. They want this to be a full-time job so they can live a life of freedom. And so they're, head down all in from the very beginning so that they can work towards being their own boss and working from home full-time. Then there's the in-between. You can be in between the hobby coach and the business builder. You can be in between discount coach and hobby. It's whatever you decide it, because it's your business. You make it what you want. And so initially when I started, I was more of the hobby coach. I liked the product and I liked sharing with others and making a little extra income. And then as the years kind of, have gone on over the last 3 years, it's kind of turned into the in-between hobby and business builder. And I'm at that point now where I'm in that business builder stage. I'm all in, and I am hoping to actually be done by the end of the summer, having to work full-time somewhere else. I'm hoping to be at that point. That is a goal of mine, and I am determined to make that happen. So about my team and what you would get if you joined my team versus somebody else's. My team name is Passion and Positivity, and it's that name because as a child, I've been a dreamer. As a child, had a dream of being a SeaWorld trainer, and I was always passionate about that, and inspirational, motivational pictures were my thing, and I am filled with passion and positivity. I always tried my best to look at the bright side and be optimistic. Obviously, when I went through that dark period where I had gained the 40 to 45 pounds, that was a struggle because it was me putting on a face for other people. But on the inside, I wasn't happy. And now that I feel better about myself, it's easier for me to let that passion come out and that positivity to come out. As my team member, you would get bi-weekly team calls, which every Tuesday at 8 p.m., 8 or 9 p.m. And so you're going to get those calls. Plus the team that I'm on, you're going to get all of those calls, those team trainings, and everything like that. And then everything else that comes with the coaching business, there's trainings in your office area on your computer. There's just unlimited amounts of training available to you. So you are not going to feel alone in this. You're going to have a support system of your, team members and me as your coach and other people on my team above me. And you're going to have this big family to support you and to help you grow and to help you grow your team if that's what you decide to do. So no matter what you decide, we have your back. You're also going to gain friendships because I have actually met people that live across the United States from this business. My coach lives in Colorado. Her coach lives in Seattle. And I have met a coach on a whole different team from California. And it's just amazing. I never would have met these people if I never jumped in and took this opportunity that was presented in front of me. So I'm going to open it up for about 2 to 3 minutes. If there's any questions, just go ahead and comment in the comment box. There's a chat button you can hit and a box on the side, whatever side it's on your screen, will open up and you can type in any questions that you have for me. And while you are chatting and asking those questions, I will go ahead and give you the ways that you can actually sign up if you're like ready to go and you're ready to do this, and you're like, what's next? What's my next step? Go ahead and message me or email me. My email is fitnessunleashed8@gmail.com. And just let me know, hey, I am interested. I want to sign, but I want some support. I want some help. Let me know what coach you think you would rather be, whether it's discount, hobby, or business builder, or you just don't know. And then I will help walk you through the sign up process for that. And then after that is all said and done, we'll get together, we'll get on a one-on-one call where we will just kind of chat about life and goals and kind of your goals for starting out if you are ready to do it as a business. You will be an apprentice in my next challenge group, so you can invite 2 to 3 people to come with you and join the group, and you would get all the benefits of having them as your customer. But you don't have that pressure in a challenge group. You would have me there to basically mentor you through a challenge group so that you can learn how to help people the right way, how to everything like that. All right, Chelsea. It is totally possible. So that's one big misconception, is that we're all about weight loss, and that's not true. There's so many people that have actually gained weight because they felt like they were too skinny, so they gained weight and toned up. And there's every program that's out there has a meal plan designed for whether it's gaining weight, maintaining weight, or losing weight. Most people do the programs to lose weight, but I have seen people who needed and wanted to gain weight and gain muscle tone, and they did that because the nutrition increases. So you eat healthy, but you just eat more, and a lot of it is like lifting weights and stuff that helps with building muscle. And so a lot of the programs that have weights will have an option to gain weight, where you just increase your meals, your nutrition, and you continue to gain weight by adding those extra calories that are healthy calories and lifting, which helps with the toning, and it leans you out, helps you put on that muscle mass versus the weight from the fat, if that makes sense. So there are different options. It's not just for weight loss, it's for overall health, essentially. So like, I'm at that point where I don't want to lose any more weight, but I'm still doing the programs because I'm healthy and I want to stay healthy. And so we're not just one of those quick fix, once you get to your goal, then you're done. We are continually working to stay as healthy as we can. And so all of the programs come with that nutrition guide to follow. So all of the nutrition guides that I've been following recently have been to maintain weight rather than to lose weight, because I don't want to lose weight anymore. So they all go by whatever goals you have as an individual. That's a good question. Thank you for asking that one. So we got a few more minutes here. I will wait. I will say the meeting will end in a couple minutes, just because they give you a certain amount of time to have the meeting. And this is recorded, and I will put it on my YouTube channel, which I will post my YouTube channel on my Facebook page if you have my Facebook page. If not, I will type it here in the comments. All right, so that is my Facebook page, and I will post the link to my YouTube channel on my Facebook page so you can check that out. Are there any other questions before I hop off? Yes, I will email you again. I have your email address now from when you sent me that email. So I will send you all of the information, all of it over, and then you can kind of look it over and let me know what your thoughts are. Any other questions? I hope everyone's having an awesome Tuesday, by the way. If you're in Ohio, the weather today was fantastic, minus the rain. I could have done without the rain. All right, well, I'm going to hop off. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to email me, fitnessunleashed8@gmail.com, or message me on Facebook. If you have my Facebook, I put the link there, and then my personal Facebook page as well. Excuse me. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you are ready to join Team Passion and Positivity, let me know as well. I am super excited about 2017. I have a lot of big goals for Team Passion and Positivity, and I would love to have you hop in on all of those. And yeah, so have a wonderful night, and thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys spending the time with me, and have a good Tuesday. Bye.